A big win here for you guys to win the district final, go to the sub-state yet again. Really, you started to turn the table on them mid first quarter into the second quarter. What got you going?
Well, we ran our 2-1-2 spread offense tonight, and that's what we run against zone defenses that have an odd man front. So they switched it up between a 1-2-2 and a 1-3-1. So that's what we run, is a 2-1-2 spread. I thought we got the ball to Nate Van Tagger and Nate Andrews in the corner, and they knocked down some threes. And David Jackson drew the defense, and David Schweitzer hit one there out front. And Jackson, we just let him go with the flow of the game. And Jackson, was feeling it tonight, and so whenever he could get the shot off, we let him go with it. And Tanner's a good guy inside to get the ball into, and he can finish inside, or if he gets doubled, he can kick it back out. So that was our game plan going in, and I thought it looked pretty good there early on. They had to go eventually to a man, and that's not usually what they play most of the year. They haven't played a lot of man. So.
Not a lot of people would have the green light like Jackson does, but I mean, he sure did tonight, and it was going in tonight. How much fun is that as a coach to watch him when you shoot like that?
Well, he's been working at it a long time, and so if you've been working at it a long time, you got to give your shooter the green light, and he's really cut down on his unforced shots. I think maybe he had one tonight driving that was probably shouldn't have been taken, but one for the entire 32 minutes, that's not a bad percentage. So he's really learned how to stay under control on his drives, and he's really good at drawing fouls and coming off screens or whatever he has to do to get open. So he's taking his team on his back, and at the same time, everybody's played their role. Nate Andrews had a double-double tonight. I think 13 points and 10 rebounds. Tanner had some big buckets inside. We wanted more rebounds there at the end of the game, so you put Sam Martin in there for Nate Van Tagger, and Sam's a solid defender along with Tanner Armstrong inside. And I think we had her out rebounding tonight. We got to the line more than they did, and the other thing is turnovers. We forced more turnovers. So the three key stats again, free throws, turnovers, and rebounds. I think we were on the plus side on all three of those again tonight.
If I told you at the beginning of the year you'd be going back to sub-state, what would your response have been?
Well, our players are pretty, they're knowledgeable about their skills, and we know we had a lot of tradition, but at the same time this summer, we play higher competition in the summertime when we go to our university camp. So we had trouble scoring this summer quite a bit, but so we didn't know what kind of season we were going to have coming in. We didn't even know if we were going to have a winning season this year, and I think there were some doubts in the mind of the players at that time. But we're a very good practice team, and they just kept on getting better in practice, and everything started gelling. And our chances of getting back to sub-state, we're 1A. And if you have a player like Jackson Lamb, you build players around them and accept their roles, which this team has done. I don't know if it's good enough for 2A, but if you accept your roles, the other players do, and you have somebody like Jackson, you have a point guard that keeps it under control, and you got an inside presence like Tanner and Nate. Nate are great role players, and you got Sam coming off the bench, and we got some other kids off the bench. So everybody's accepted their role, and I think we play extremely hard. I thought we got after the loose balls tonight, and we call us our blue-collar team, and we take our Stanley steel lunch bucket to practice every day. I know it's kind of silly, but that's the kind of team we like. With this team, we're kind of a hard-nosed team, we think, and we can get physical if we have to, still play the game of basketball at the same time, though.
I know no road to state is ever easy, but by the record, this would have been the toughest challenge in your path tonight. Your thoughts on that?
Well, we have a very good conference. Pleasantville's still alive. I don't know if they won tonight, but Bedford, Pleasantville, Central Decatur, Interstate 35. The top 5 teams in our conference were all very good this year. And so we had some quality wins there already. And And then our non-conference schedule at Earlham, Carroll Kemper, at Panorama, and you know, if Carroll Kemper doesn't have to play Ike and Manning, who knows where they're at? Okay, and Panorama's still in it in 2A, Earlham's still in it in 1A. We picked up some losses there, but at the same time, I think it helped us learn how to play against tougher competition. So the records this time of year, yeah, this would be the most losses we ever taken to a sub-state, but we've only had one starter back, and our schedule, non-conference schedule, was excellent. And they might have been hurt a little bit by their non-conference schedule because they play so many times in that conference. They might have only had one non-conference game to schedule there. So, but that program, and Coach Simpson has come such a long ways with that program. I think these seniors had 0 wins their freshman year, 7 wins their sophomore year, 14 wins their junior year, and then have a 20-win season their senior year. That's not easy to do. A lot of coaches in teams and players would not keep on working that hard to reach that success level. So I hope them the best for next year. And you know, I know the separate communities have both went to state, but we're hoping Peyton Sheridan makes it there someday.
All right. Thank you, Coach. Appreciate it.
Thank you.